Have you ever looked in the mirror and been your own harshest critic? Negative self-talk can hold you back from real progress. In this video, we'll explore how shifting from self-criticism to self-love can transform the way you see yourself and unlock lasting success on your weight loss journey. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more powerful tips on health, confidence, and transformation. 10. Recognize the inner critic. Every journey begins with awareness. The inner critic is sneaky. It disguises itself as tough love or motivation. But listen closely and you'll realize it's a bully. It says things like, "You're too far gone. You're lazy. Everyone else is succeeding but you." This voice isn't your true self. It's a collection of external judgments, cultural messages, and old wounds that got internalized over time. The moment you can identify it, you create distance between you and it. That distance is freedom. Next time you hear it, pause and say, "That's the critic speaking, not me." Awareness is the first crack in its armor. Point 9. Stop punishing yourself with diets. How many times have you sworn off carbs forever? Or survived only on salads and shakes, believing restriction equals success? Punishment-based diets might deliver quick results, but they always backfire. Hunger turns into cravings, cravings spiral into binging, and binging leads to shame. The cycle repeats, leaving you heavier in body and spirit. What if food was no longer the enemy? What if it became a way of caring for yourself? Instead of starving your body into submission, fuel it with balance. Protein that strengthens, fiber that satisfies, fats that sustain, and yes, the occasional treat that brings joy. Food is not a measure of your worth. It's energy, pleasure, and connection. Nourishment always beats punishment. Point 8. Reframe exercise as joy, not obligation. For many, workouts are chained to guilt. "I ate pizza, so I have to run 5 miles. This mindset makes movement a chore, a debt to be paid. No wonder motivation collapses after a few weeks. But exercise doesn't have to be punishment. Can be joy. Think of the music thumping during a dance class, the quiet calm of a sunrise walk, the rush of lifting heavier than you ever thought possible. Movement is a gift your body gives you every day. Reframing it from obligation to celebration changes everything. You stop asking, "How do I force myself to work out?" and start thinking, "How do I get to move today?" 7. Challenge negative self-talk with compassion. Self-talk shapes your reality. If your inner dialogue is filled with "I'll never get there" and "I always fail," you create a self-fulfilling prophecy. But here's the trick. You don't need to silence every negative thought. You only need to challenge them. When the critic says, "You're weak," counter with, "I'm learning strength." When it whispers, "You'll never change," reply, "I've already started changing by showing up today." Compassionate self-talk isn't about ignoring flaws. It's about treating yourself like someone worth supporting instead of someone worth tearing down. Imagine if you spoke to yourself the way you speak to a close friend. How much lighter would this journey feel? 6. Celebrate progress, not perfection. The perfection trap is a cruel one. It tells you that unless you lose 20 pounds, run a marathon, or fit into a specific size, you don't deserve to feel good. But perfection is a moving target. It always slips further away. Progress, on the other hand, is tangible. It's choosing water over soda. It's showing up to the gym on a day you wanted to stay in bed. It's stopping after 2 cookies instead of the whole box. Progress builds momentum. Every small win deserves recognition because together, they stack into transformation. The day you learn to celebrate progress is the day you break free from perfection's grip. Point 5. Build a supportive environment. Change doesn't happen in isolation. If your environment is filled with people who mock your efforts or social media that bombards you with unrealistic beauty standards, your inner critic grows louder. Your surroundings either fuel your growth or feed your doubts. So curate wisely. Follow accounts that show diverse, real bodies instead of filtered illusions. Spend time with friends who uplift instead of criticize. Reshape your physical space too. Stock your kitchen with foods that align with your goals. Leave a yoga mat in plain sight, or place notes of encouragement on your mirror. Life already throws enough criticism your way. Your environment should do the opposite. Point 4. Practice gratitude for your body. It's easy to obsess over what your body isn't. Not thin enough, not toned enough, not flawless enough. But beneath those complaints, your body is performing miracles every single day. Your heart beats without being asked. Your lungs expand and contract. Your arms embrace the people you love. Your legs carry you across the moments that matter. Gratitude flips the script. Instead of saying, "I hate my stomach," say, "Thank you for digesting every meal and giving me energy." Instead of fixating on stretch marks, acknowledge, "These marks tell the story of my growth and survival." A body you respect is a body you're more likely to care for. Gratitude softens criticism and opens the door to love. Point 3. Create a vision beyond weight loss. Numbers on a scale can motivate for a while, but they rarely sustain you. Why? Because a number can't tell you why it matters. Without a bigger vision, weight loss feels shallow and empty. Anchor your journey in meaning. Do you want more energy to play with your children? The stamina to hike mountains? The confidence to walk into a room without shrinking into the background? These visions outlast a fluctuating number. They give you something deeper to hold onto when progress slows. A strong why transforms the process from punishment into purpose. Point 2. Forgive yourself and let go of the past. Shame is heavy. Maybe you've tried and failed dozens of diets. Maybe people teased you about your body when you were younger. Maybe you've spent years feeling trapped in patterns of overeating and regret. Carrying this history can feel like dragging chains through every new attempt. Forgiveness is the key to breaking free. Forgive yourself for the diets that didn't work. You were doing your best with what you knew. Forgive your body for not looking like the edited images shoved in your face daily. Forgive even the people who made cruel remarks, recognizing they were speaking from their own pain. Forgiveness doesn't erase the past. It releases its hold over your future. Point 1. Love yourself into transformation. Here is the deepest truth. You cannot hate yourself into lasting change. Self-hate might fuel quick bursts of restriction, but it always burns out. Self-love, on the other hand, sustains. Loving yourself means showing up even when it's hard because you believe you're worth the effort. It means choosing nourishing foods not because you must, but because your body deserves the energy. It means resting when you're exhausted, not because you're lazy, but because your body needs recovery. Self-love gives you patience on slow weeks, resilience after setbacks, and joy in the process itself. Transformation doesn't happen because you punish yourself into compliance. It happens because you decide you are worth caring for today, not just after the scale approves of you. When you love yourself into transformation, you don't just lose weight, you gain freedom, confidence, and peace. You can't bully yourself into lasting change. The critic will always promise quick fixes, but it leaves you empty. Real transformation comes when you treat yourself with respect, compassion, and patience. Weight loss is not just about shrinking your body. It's about expanding your peace, confidence, and self-worth. If this resonated with you, make sure to hit like, share it with someone who needs this reminder today, and subscribe for more content that helps you grow stronger inside and out.